Not at all. Giannis is still relying on his athleticism and in the early 30s, it's time to start doing that now. So when you are 50 or 60 and you got a couple billion in the bank, now you could live comfortably and not have to worry about Welcome back, y'all. Did you miss me? What you on, man? I know I've been gone. But your boy's been working. We trying to get this. We trying to get this network to sponsor us. So y'all, come on. We need the subscribers. They liking the content and everything, but we got to get to the 5,000 subscribers, y'all. Come on. Help me, help y'all. Remember, when I get to 5K, I'm giving out some money. Come on, I'm giving out some money, y'all. Y'all ain't trying to get no money. Trainer Chuck trying to give out some money. So I need them 5,000 subscribers. Hit that like, hit that share, tell a friend, tell a relative. Look, tell the dog. Maybe the dog knows some people. Come on, let's get the 5K. Let's get the 5K by the summer, y'all. Come on, help your boy out. But anyway, it's another episode on Heartbeat Arena Podcast. It's your boy Trillionaire Chuck here. We are on episode 11. Playoffs is, the playoffs, baby. That's what it's about. We got some stuff brewing. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, all the playing games and everything like that. Yes. So why wait? Let's dive into it. Okay, so Angel Reese goes to the Chicago Sky. Most people are asking, is she ready for the W? Is Angel Reese ready for the W? You know what my answer is? They got her listed at 6'3", so she's gonna be a power forward, maybe a little bit of a 3. I would say she's ready, but she does need improvement. So let's take a little trip back down memory lane. Okay, let's do it. All right. So if y'all recall, Angel Reese transferred from Maryland, right? Let's talk about year 2020 through 2021. She played 15 games. She started in 4 of them. She averaged around about 15 minutes. She had 10 points, 6 rebounds, shot 67% from the free throw line, 60.7% from 3, and averaged about 1.3 blocks. Not stand outish or nothing too big at that particular level, but if you watch basketball and you are into it, you look at the progression of the player. You look at their progression. Did they remain the same or did they improve? So let's see. Okay. From year 2021 to the year 2022, she played 32 games. She started in 31 of those games, averaged around about 25, 26 minutes per game, averaged 17.8 points a game with 10.6 rebounds. So she was a walking double double for that school, in the women's D1 level. That's pretty good. So she increased her production. She shot 50% from the field, 18.2% from three, and she was a 68.3 free throw shooter. So her free throws went up just a little bit. Mind you, Angel Reese is a lefty, y'all. And you know what they say about lefties. They all say lefties can shoot. But you gotta look at her position. Like, she really doesn't take a lot of threes or shoot a lot of threes. She's mostly on the block in the painted area most of the time. That's how she gets her money, her buckets. Okay, so now she transfers from Maryland to LSU. Okay, let's see what she does there. You know, 36 games played. Okay, she started 36 games. Okay, she averaged around close to 33.6, 34 minutes per game. Points, averaged 23 points, 15.4 rebounds. So she was dominant there. Shot 52.5% from the field, shot 16.7% from three. Her free throw percentage even went up 70.8% from the free throw line. So you see this progression. You're seeing her numbers improve and everything, all the way from freshman when she was at Maryland to now her junior year in LSU. So what does she do for this year, her senior year, her last year? No, this year. Because if she's a junior now, if she was to go back, then we'll be looking at her 2024, 2025 stats. But so let's look at what she did her junior year. Wait, that's kind of weird. Um, 2021, 2021. Oh, right. I forgot. She had the COVID year. I think that's around the COVID year time. So that's why I was like, I had to look back, like, wait a minute, 20 year at Maryland, another year she had 2 years at Maryland, then it shows she had 2 years at LSU. I think that's the COVID year. That's why a lot of students had that COVID year, so that's why they was able to stay in school a extra year, or some schools they do 5 year seniors, so you could be there for all 4 years, and then that fifth year, yeah. So okay, so 2023, 2024. So games played 33, games started 33, right? Minutes 31.5. Now here's the kicker part. Her minutes actually went down from 33.6 to 31.5, but not much of a drop. Her point production went down from 23 points to 18.6. Even her rebounding went down from 15.4 to 13.4. She averaged 2.3 assists, along with shooting 47.1% from the field. So she wasn't as dominant this year compared to when she first got to LSU. She shot 11% from three, and her free throw percentage increased to 72.6%. So why the drop off? You know, they keyed in on her. They knew what she was capable of doing. Now, granted, we're not gonna say she didn't work on her game. We're not gonna say that because these are still good numbers. But if you're looking back, her numbers are 2023, 2024 numbers is damn near identical to her 2021, 2022 numbers. So when she was a sophomore in Maryland. So she declined, right? She declined. She was improving. So her best year was when she first got to LSU. That was her best year. As far as points, rebounds, field goal percentage, 3 point shooting. Well, 3 point shooting, her best year was at Maryland, second year. But everything else, she improved on. But again, you had that drop off. So let's break it down. Let's break her game down. So when she was at Maryland, Angel Reese like to use that drop step move, take two dribbles going middle with her left, then spinning back, finishing with her right. Okay, drop stepping, right? She has a nice touch around the rim. Okay, she can finish right, she can finish left, she can move without the ball. So she could she'll set the screen, roll, or set a back screen for someone, then come flash, get the ball. So she's very good at that. Okay, she gets great positioning to rebound. She knows how to rebound the ball. It's like a Dennis Rodman thing. Like Dennis knew where to be at all times to grab the rebound. He just had great positioning to get the rebound. That's Angel Reese. So that's key for her in the W. And what I would suggest that, that's Maryland. Right? That's Maryland. Now, when she got to LSU, she became more of a face-up player. She wasn't really going middle, spinning back. She was facing up, ripping through, finishing and stuff. So she liked to go left, get on the block, turn face, go left. It's a finish, and she plays great helps at defense. So she's never the one that's guarding someone one-on-one type. She's not the back line because she is the second line of defense, but she's that help defender. So once that person gets beat, she's coming there to block the shot of the person pump fakes. Like if the opposing person pump fakes and they man jump in the air, she's right there coming to block it. Okay, great timing and all that stuff on blocking shots. Again, has good hands. And I would say she needs to work on some footwork just a little bit more. She got the footwork, but she could just put a little bit more to it. She's going to need a face-up game. Not a face-up game. It's times where she's open, in the mid-range free throw line extended, and when she shoots, she misses. This time she'll hit. She needs to get that down pat. Right? So when she's free throw line extended, she can just shoot that lefty shot and just go in, boom. Now it opens up her game even more, especially for the W, because the W is more physical, is more fast paced, right? So, even though Risa get the ball and push it and stuff like that, she's gonna have to be able to shoot it, because when she gets in on that low block, they're gonna probably double and triple her, and she's gonna have to learn to make face up, shoot, or when she's free throw line extended, get a shot, and then from there, work on the other intangibles added to her game and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, she's 6'3". The average height for centers is 6'4". Reese will be fine. She'll be fine in W. Probably got to get a little stronger, maybe just a little stronger, but definitely she just got to work on mid-range shots, being able to shoot the mid-range 15-foot, and work on getting stronger, because there's times where she gets she'll finish, but she might get bumped because it's gonna be physical in the W and stuff. So Chicago welcomes you, Angel Reese. We support you, and we can't wait for your first game debut. Okay, but that's it. She has, like I said, she can finish right, finish left. She has footwork, has a face-up game. She just got to work on just the intangibles of the game. Being able to hit the mid-range shot when left open and stuff like that, because they're gonna do that. Being able to turn right and finish, turn left shoulder, finish. What I mean by that is when she's on that block, she has to make her move quick before that double comes. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. And free throw percentage, she has to shoot in 80s. Right now she's in the 70s, 72. She needs to get that to the 80s, and then next season work on the 3-point shot, because she could also play some three if she gets a little faster. You know what I'm saying? So, and of course, all that's brought to you by ESPN.com. That's our source. So let's look at Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark goes to Indiana. And we all said she was gonna go to the Fever, and the Fever have a big lineup. Their smallest point guard is 5'11", so everyone else is like 6 foot and up. I think their tallest may be 6'7". So with Caitlin, she spent all 4 years at Iowa. So the question is she ready for the W? I'm gonna say yes. Here's why. When I watched Caitlin Clark's game, it reminded me of a female version of Steph Curry, the way how she can handle the ball, create, and shoot from deep. She gives me that type of a feeling when I watch her play. She plays great help side defense. I mean, not help side defense. She plays the passing lanes very, very well. Okay. So let's look at her stats from her freshman year. She played 30 games. She had averaged 34 minutes, right? 26.6 points per game as a point guard. 5.9 rebounds, 7.1 assists per game, shot 47.2% from the field, shot 40.6% from three, and she was 85.8% free throw shooter. And compare that with Reese, she outdid Angel Reese by a landslide. That's freshman. Yeah, they're in the same. But we're not here to compare Caitlin to Angel. We're not. We're not even going to do that. They play two separate positions. Let's just focus on what we focus on. All right. Second year, 2021 through 2022, she played 32 games, averaged 35.9 minutes per game. She averaged 27 points per game. So she went up just 0.5 in points production. She grabbed more rebounds, averaged about 8 rebounds per game, 8 assists. So all that went up. Shot 45.2% from the field. That kind of went down just a little bit. And her three-point percentage went down her second year, shooting it at 33.2%. Free throw percentage went up from 85 to 88.1%. So you see that kind of it's like a little stagnant in her second year. Again, because teams key in on her. And that's what people gotta understand. When you are that person, that girl, that guy, they key in on you. They game plan for you. Cause that booklet could be long. Like this person like do, they're highlighting all the weaknesses, everything you like to do. Good coaches, good scouts, that's what they're doing. They're putting in defenses to just stop this one person. So let's see it. So 2022 through 2023 season, this is her junior season, okay? She played 38 games, averaged 34.4 points per game. She averaged 27.8 points per game. Okay, so her point production went up her junior year about 0.8. Rebounding though went from 8 to 7.1. Her assist went up from instead of 8 to 8.6, just slightly. So her numbers went up just a little bit, she was shooting 47.3% from the field, 3-point percentage 38.9%, free throw percentage 83.9%. So her free throw percentage went down much. The only thing I could say is like she probably wasn't getting to the line as much because she fell in love with this deep ball. If you're just looking at the numbers are telling the story. She fell in love with the three a lot her junior year, right? She rebounded, she was still rebounding, she was still passing. In fact, her assists went up by just 0.6. But she definitely fell in love with shooting the basketball a lot. Now her senior year, she played 39 games, averaged 34.9 points per game. This was her best year because she averaged 31.6 points per game, rebounded 7.4 rebounds per game, right? 8.9 assists per game. That's the most assists she had throughout her whole college career. She even shot the three ball better. From the field she shot 45.5%, and then from three, was this her best year shooting the three ball? No, her best year shooting the three ball was her freshman year. But she did shoot it better than her. No, she did. She dropped to 37.8% shooting the three, and then her free throw percentage went back up to 86%, so she was getting to the line. So, people want to know, do I feel she's ready for the W? Well, let's see. Uh, Caitlin Clark, she could create her own shot. That's a given. She can handle. She knows how to create her own shot. She could shoot the ball from deep. Like you literally got to probably pick Caitlin up when she crosses half court. You know, instantly. You have to be on her. She's gonna let that thing fly, and it's gonna go in. Uh, she could pass the ball. She could score and push the ball, so she could push it. When she gets it, she likes the fast paced game. So she's gonna be pushing it, right? She plays the passing lanes, can stop on a dime. And when we say stop on a dime, we mean like you dribbling the ball full speed, and you can stop perfectly without tripping, without all that shit. You just do do, and you can pull up under control, right? And she loves that. So every time she has a signature move she goes to, if people watch her play, she likes to go when she's attacking and going down the lane. She likes that spin move. It's like a fundamental spin move where she drops it, catches it, and then finishes and stuff like that. So I feel like she's ready for the W because she can handle the ball, can shoot, and play the passing lanes. Here's my problem with Caitlin. Because Indiana has a guard that's 6 foot tall, even, and she's 6 feet tall, even, they may put Caitlin at the 2 spot, which that's a whole different position. She would have to adjust her game differently instead of her having the ball all the time and running the show. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with her, you know, at that position. All right, tonight, not tonight. The Bulls play the Hawks, right? Winner will face off against the loser of the Sixers and the Heat. Okay, that's going on tonight. Whoever wins between the Heat and the Sixers face the Knicks. I hope the Bulls win, and we go up against the Heat. I think the Bulls have a better chance of beating the Heat than the Sixers. With the Joel Embiid, even a hobble Joel Embiid is we will struggle against. Uh, I mean, even though the Bulls, like if the Bulls win both games, we face the Celtics and we're gonna get bounced. This is what it is. I think first round exit 4-1 maybe. You know, gentleman's sweep. I will give it. And then if the Sixers face the Knicks are going to go home 4-1 gentleman's sweep because once they neutralize Brunson, that's it. You got OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and that center who's only going to get like 10. You got Joel Embiid that's going to match whatever Brunson's going to do, right? Then you got Maxey who's going to put up his 15 to 23. Then you got Tobias. It's too many weapons that the Sixers have. Tobias, 15 to 20. Kelly Oubre Jr., 12 to 15. It's too many weapons that the Sixers have at their disposal that the Knicks cannot handle. The Knicks would have to have everything go right for them to go past the Sixers if they face the Sixers. The Knicks have a better chance of facing the Heat and maybe beating the Heat. Maybe. So, if I'm the Knicks, I want the Heat. If I'm the Celtics, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. But, that game is currently happening right now. So, now, as far as the East is concerned, you got the Cavaliers and the Magic. The Magic is the sleeper team to try to make it out. No one really expected them to be in the mix, but they're in the mix. Then you got the Bucks against the Pacers. That's going to be interesting because it is going to determine if Giannis is going to be playing or not. I think he's out still. Let's check and see if Giannis is still out. Because if Giannis is out, I mean the Bucks should still win because Dame plays better with Brooke Lopez, Middleton, and Beasley, I believe. All right, let's see. Uh, Giannis Antetokounmpo. So they're saying he's go okay. So according to Fox News, guys. Okay, according to Fox News, they're saying Giannis Antetokounmpo reportedly expected to be the star of Bucks Pacers series. So he is due to a left calf strain. So they say he could return later in the series. If I'm the Pacers, I want to get take the Bucks quickly as possible before Giannis gets back. Now, this game is going to be interesting because we're going to see if Doc Rivers is a good coach or not. Because this is a team they could beat, but the Pacers all their players, complement each other. So it's going to be tough. The East is a dog fight. You know, my picks is going to be this. The Magic may knock off the Cavaliers because let me see, is Donovan Mitchell even playing? Because if Donovan Mitchell is playing, then yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, so yeah, he's playing. I got the Magic. Why? Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland do not play well together on the floor. Donovan's going to take most of the shots because he feels he has something to prove. Darius is going to get less shots. Okay, he's probably going to have 15, maybe 20 in the series compared to him having 20 to 25, 30. Jared Allen is not going to get many touches. His production is going to go down along with Evan Mobley because Donovan Mitchell is going to take a lot of shots. That's why I got the Magic beating the Cavaliers because the Cavaliers are not going to use their bigs to dominate the paint. Okay. Pacers Bucks. I'm going to go with the Pacers. I don't trust Doc Rivers. Damon will have to try to do. Is going to Middleton's going to play the X factor. He's been streaky. One night he might have 30, next night he might have 10 or 11, but we're going to see. I got the Pacers making it out. If they drag this to a game 5 or 6 and Giannis comes back, I mean, the Pacers need to take care of business. That's it, that's all. You know, but I got them beating the Bucks. All right, Kings and Warriors played yesterday in the play-in, and the Kings beat the Warriors. Therefore, the Warriors are knocked out. Now the Kings face the Pelicans later because the Lakers beat the Pelicans. Now, of course, the Lakers face Denver, and they're gonna get dog walked by Denver. Pelicans, Kings. I have the Kings winning that game because they're gonna play an up-tempo, fast-paced game. Keegan Murray's coming off a 32-point game. I got De'Aaron Fox, who's not gonna score no 22 against no whoever their point guard is over there at the Pelicans. It's yeah, they got people that could. The Kings is the sleeper team, but Val Jonas and uh what's his name? Sabonis are gonna go at each other. They're gonna cancel each other out. Zion Williamson is gonna be there. He's gonna have his 27 to 30. But then who's gonna neutralize Fox? Because Bi will have to have 23 to 25, and Murray could get that easily, along with Harrison Barnes and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. The Kings are gonna beat them easily. I got the Kings beating them and stuff. And they're gonna face OKC, which is gonna be a good game. I got the Kings beating OKC because if Shea go down, that's it. All right, now we have Clippers versus Mavs. This game is gonna determine. Oof. Okay, I don't trust neither team honestly, but if I gotta pick, I'm gonna go with the Clippers because of talent, depth, and because Russ, you know what Russell's gonna bring, right? Yeah, Luka's gonna be Luka, Kyrie's gonna be Kyrie, but I just don't think the Mavericks have enough to topple the Clippers. So I got Clippers. I got Clippers in six. No, yeah, six, about six. It might go to game six. Clippers in six. Timberwolves, Suns. Mm. Here's the problem with this matchup. Timberwolves are like one of the top five or top 10 defensive teams in the NBA. So you got Rudy. I think Cat is back. And you got Anthony Edwards. Along with Mike Conley. Along with Slow Mo. The Suns got Beal. Yeah, they got Booker. Yeah, they got Isaiah Thomas, but Isaiah's like 40 something. Like, let's be real. Isaiah's not staying in front of them. I trust Conley over Isaiah. Isaiah's not the Isaiah when he was with Boston. You got Bobo. Ooh. You got Durant. This Suns game is going to factor on how well Durant plays. If Durant 30 points, Booker 30, because the Suns are just, they're Trump tight. They're the backcourt. Their backcourt, they really don't have a front court. So, yeah. Bradley Beal, I don't think he's going to make a factor this series. Because Ant-Man's going to be Ant-Man. Okay, and D-Book got Ant-Man. Right, probably. KD, worry about Cat. KD should win that matchup. Shit like that. Conley, whoever their point guard is going to be. I want to say the Suns. I just think the Timberwolves are inexperienced still. I think Rudy's gonna be Rudy. He's gonna have a double double because the Suns ain't got no bigs. I mean, yeah, they got nurtures, but yeah. So I'm gonna take Suns because I'm betting it on KD. It's gonna come to Kevin Durant's performance. So I got the Suns knocking out the Timberwolves. Okay. Now before we get into ooh, So before we get into our next segment, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere. Shop the #1 clothing brand out right now. Check out our latest t-shirts, hoodies at blackguysandgoddess.com. Why wait? Shop now at blackguysandgoddess.com. All right, y'all. Let's get into the last segment of the show, relationship talk. Okay, So let's get into it. First topic, someone wanted to ask, they asked me, when is a good time to move in as a couple? So basically, when is a good time to move in for couples? When is the right time? Is the question. When is a good time to move in as a couple? To live together, basically. So, source from mindbodygreen.com, article written by Tiana Soto on March 22nd of 2023. This is what they have to say. They say after you had a clear, open conversation about your future and you both are 100% aligned. Then you got Leslie Doris, who's a licensed marriage and family therapist. She's saying this could take a few months and some it could take years, right? Now you got Nia Prabhu, who's also a licensed marriage and family therapist. She's saying moving in too soon can cause stress and conflict. So one is saying it could take a couple months, a couple years. One saying if you move in too soon, it could cause a lot of stress and conflict. So they also prepared, this thing called the 6 signs that it's too soon to move in together. And here they are. They're saying feeling pressure to live together, right? So let's talk about that one. Now, you do have women, and this mostly come from women that try to pressure the guy to move in, especially if they have a kid. We should live together. We should live together. It don't make sense to live in two separate homes. And you both have to be on one accord for that to happen. I personally feel like after a year and a half, 2 years, you all need to start living together because you got to see if you all can tolerate each other, especially if you're pushing towards marriage. It shouldn't take 10 years you guys are dating and you live in two separate homes. That don't make no sense. What are we doing here? Huh? We just playing house? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? We're just playing house? What are you scared of? What are you afraid of? See, that's the thing. People are in 10-year, 20-year relationships and they're not married. What are y'all doing? There is no such thing as common law. Because when that, I'm sorry, y'all, I got a little passionate about it. Sorry. That's where the pressure comes in at because they're like, it's like y'all together, y'all been together for a long time. Why ain't y'all living together? It cannot just come from your partner. It come from family members and friends saying the same thing. I myself, Trillionaire Chuck, told my friend like, yo, him and his girl have been dating for 10 plus years, and I used to always say, why don't y'all just get a place together? And he was fixated on getting a condo. But, she was forced to move in. Not forced. She chose to move in with her best friend. And then once she did that, and she signed the lease with her and everything like that, now what happened? Guess what happened? Now he wanted to decide to go get an apartment. He went and got a house with, his friend. That's another story. But, whole time she's pissed like, dang, I've been trying to get you to move in. I've been trying to tell you to come, let's go get a place together. And when I sign this lease, you want to go get your own little spot with your little friend and stuff. I was like, that was bogus and that was wrong. Keyword bogus and wrong of him. I told him that. So feeling pressure. Number 2, only for financial reasons. So this is the part where someone is like living with their parents or they have roommates and they're dating and they're like, hey, well, shoot, I make this amount, you make this amount, let's get us a place together and just combine our income, right? It's too soon for that. So they're saying it's too soon for that. I believe like, okay, it makes sense if you're dating and you've been with this person for a minute, me past a year and a half or 2, yeah, it makes sense to just get y'all both get a place together, you know, and you both can save money, and it teaches you both about each other. That's just a thought. Just a that's how I would look at it. They're coming from this standpoint as if like, okay, one makes more money than the other. So when they come in, they can help with the bills and stuff like that because they don't have to take care of everything by themselves. You know, I think that's what they're stemming from with that. So number three, they're saying moving in to save the relationship. So this is when it's on the fence. You guys don't know if you want to be with each other still. You're like, I don't know. It's drama, conflict, whatever the case may be, arguing, can never come to a decision on something. So that's when you're like, fuck, let's just move in together. That is the worst because if your relationship is on the fence, now you living with this person, the stuff that you know would irritate you probably is going to irritate you more, and you're going to see a darker side of this person. Like, dang, you wake up and don't brush your teeth. Dang, you wake up and don't shower. Dang, you don't clean after yourself. Or dang, you miss super duper. You over clean. When I say over clean, like if you leave a fork, one fork in the sink, they get mad, they snap. You may not like that the person snores when they sleep. I mean, it happens. That's what happens when try, but you're trying to move in the same relationship when your relationship is already on the fence. That causes for automatic argument, fighting, and that's trust issue. Realistically, y'all moving in together because the same relationship, that's trust issue. Yeah. Yeah, so I agree with them on that one. Say it, let's do it. Unable to resolve conflict and disagreements, that's the same thing as moving to save a relationship because of that. So we don't even need to talk about that. Don't trust each other. We already hinted on that. Um, Never plan on moving in together. It's forced. So like y'all were rocking and talking and all this other stuff, and you never plan to move in together, and all of a sudden y'all just do it out of the spur of the moment because the person is always there all the time. So it's like, well, you always here all the time. You might as well just move in, and y'all, that's how that happens. Good and bad. That's 50-50 with that. That's what I can say about that subject. Is this on that particular on number six? Never plan to do it. It's almost like, well, this person's here anyway. I might as well just give them a key. So yeah, it's 50-50 with that one. That's all I can say with that one. So they also got six signs that you're ready to move in together. But before we do that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Do not go nowhere. We're coming right back. Stay tuned.
Hard work and dedication. That's what the game's about. Competition. However, here at Shift Squad, we get you in the game. Why be great when you can be legendary? Shop the #1 basketball apparel out now at www.shiftsquad.net.
Hi, welcome back. I had to give me something to drink. I was parched there. All right, so six signs you're ready to move in together. Like, yes, this is it. I'm finna go ahead. We gonna put our names on the lease. Hopefully, y'all both put your names on the lease, not just one over the other. That's another story. But okay, first sign, you have similar. You have you both have similar ideas, thoughts about the future. So you both have similar. Uh, you both have similar ideas about your future. You both know where you want to be in life and stuff. Okay, that's also another good reason. I mean, I don't think it's the best reason, but that's one okay reason. Two, you feel comfortable sharing a physical space together. Yeah, because when you move in with your partner, you are going to be around them. You know, you see them in the morning, you want to see them when you come home, you taking the showers, all that stuff. You see everything when you live with someone and stuff. So you got to be comfortable with sharing your space. If not, then don't even, do it. You can communicate honestly and respectfully with your partner. That's the third one. That's 100% agree. If you can do that, then yeah, you're golden. You're about ready. And when we say communicate effectively, communicate meaning you both don't need to argue or nothing. You both calmly talk to each other, and you all know how to effectively talk to each other without offending someone or someone shutting down. Okay. Number four, you discussed any fears, doubts, or hesitations you both have. That goes back with effectively communicating. You all talked about the fear you might have. Mostly, the most fear that people have when they live with each other is that the relationship is going to fail because of how they act behind closed doors when they're not with their partner and stuff. That's one of the things they fear. They fear it's not gonna last if they do live together. That's like the biggest fear in any any relationship. Any relationship. How's this gonna work? This person messy. Do they snore? You know, do they try to dominate and control the TV? That type of stuff. Yes, dominate and control TV mean like, oh yeah, she gotta watch her shows at this time, especially if it's like one TV and it's the big TV. Everybody wanna watch the big TV and they may have a TV in their room. They wanna watch that. They all wanna watch the big TV, so that could play a factor. You discussed your need for space and personal time. That's key because not everybody wants to be on top of each other, every single day. There's going to be times you're going to discuss, hey, because now you're taking a responsibility. Like you're going to, if you're hanging out, you setting a healthy boundary, like when's a good time to come in and stuff like that, or checking in. Some people might do that because when you're not staying with each other, it's like, well, I can stay out as long as I want because we don't live together. So I don't have to come in at a certain time. But when you stay with someone, 9 times out of 10, they're going to want you to come in at a certain time. If it's your spouse and it's someone you really want to marry, they're going to have that expectation like, hey, we're going to come in at 2 a.m. if we're out kicking it. If anything for whatever reason happens past 2 a.m., I need to come home later than 2, then I am going to contact you. That was the standard I had because I didn't want to create a doubt that for my woman, I didn't want her to think that I was out messing around with someone, So it's a respectful thing that we have for each other. We come in at 2. If we're gonna be out later than 2, then we need to call so that way one is not worrying what's going on. Okay. Uh, and it's the last one is, you're excited about the future with them. Like, if you see yourself marrying this person, like, you see a clear vision, then yes, make that look. If you see it and if you have a vision of it and you see it, make the leap. Do not be afraid. Because fear is the biggest thing that holds a lot of people back from achieving their goals or their love or their true love with a person that's really meant for them because they're afraid of rejection, afraid of change, or afraid of stepping outside of their norm. when we say step outside their norm, they're used to this certain type of guy and stuff, and they see this guy that's different, but they're afraid to approach or talk because that guy's gonna may take them out of what they're normally used to or accustomed to. And that creates a lot of fear and doubt and stuff. So you have to be excited about the future with this person. And when you guys are making that decision to move in. Okay? Let's transition to the next topic. Is it important to have a strong foundation in your relationship? Yes, 100%. The foundation is like building a house, you know, just freestyling it. No, it has to be rules set in place, it has to be understanding, it has to be boundaries. When you have that solid ground foundation, that makes a relationship last long, extremely long. That leads to marriage, to happiness. It's gonna be bumps and roads. That's every relationship, but that strong foundation is very, very key. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress it enough. You gotta have a good, solid, strong foundation. Because even when things do hit the fan and stuff, you have to refer back to what made y'all happy in the beginning. That's where a lot of relationships fail at because they get into the relationship, they're all happy, it's all butterflies, y'all living together, and then y'all forget what made y'all happy. Y'all get lazy in a relationship. You don't try to keep it spicy, keep it entertaining, and it ends up dying. And then even when you're going through this conflict, you don't never, you don't be like, what got us together or what made us happy in the beginning. Now, those who have long lasting relationships and marriages, they always reverted back to something that made them happy, something that brought them back together. Rather, y'all think it's about money. It ain't about money when it comes to marriage and relationships. To be honest, when if you watch my live on my personal channel when I discuss this, most people get married because of companionship and happiness and love. Money is like the fourth reason. No, they don't care about that. You could be someone working at McDonald's and get married because they care about the love, the companionship, and how compatible you two are with each other. So, that's episode 11. It kind of, hopefully, resonates with those on the matter, especially when it comes to knowing when to move in and having a good, successful, strong foundation, as well as sports. Sorry it took so long, but like I said, we're hashing out details on the studio, but we got to get the subs up, y'all. We got to get the subscribers up, you know, so they could give us that contract so we can go ahead and get that studio so we could go ahead and get the gas. Help me, help y'all. Okay. Like I said, 5,000 subscribers, I'm giving out some money. Okay. Come on, who wanna get some money? Yeah, hey, bills. Inflation is a mother. Bills gotta get paid. Come on, help me help you all. Okay. It's your boy Trillionaire Chuck. Always remember, love yourself and each other.